Happy Tuesday. Hope everybody can hear me and I've got everything set up okay. Hope everybody's had a really good day. Hi Janet, hi Mo. Just give everybody a couple of seconds to find us, and then I'm going to dive into my bag makers box because I have had this since Friday. What day is it today? Tuesday. I've just said Tuesday. So it came on Friday and it has been sitting there literally in the corner, not being opened. It had literally pinged open in delivery, but it looks like everything is intact because it had a sticker put on it. I have sort of opened the label to make sure that it doesn't look like anything's come out of it, and it looks like it's okay because everything looks intact inside, but I've looked no further. It also means that you're not going to have me kind of pulling it open on camera. So yes, so I am excited to open it because I've seen lots of people post to say that they love the box, but I've managed to avoid all of the spoilers. I've managed to avoid the stories. I've managed to avoid other people's videos about the goodies inside. Hi Tammy, hi Sarah. I am absolutely freezing today as well. So if you see me rubbing my hands together, it is just because I am really cold. So yes, so I have fed the dogs today. So hopefully we won't be interrupted by Bruce telling me that it's tea time. I have fed them early. So yes, so hopefully we won't be interrupted. If you have got the bag makers box and opened yours and you love it, please tell me in the chat. If you've decided what you're going to make with yours, please give me some inspiration. Hi Cynthia. So yes, so right, let me just move my keyboard out of the way just so I don't inadvertently knock it and knock my screen off. So shall I go onto this camera? I haven't been very well set up today, have I? So we have blue tissue today. Is that a giveaway to what is in the box? Sometimes it is, but sometimes it isn't. So I do wonder. Let's have a look. So we have our leaflet. I'm just going to open my leaflet off camera because obviously there are QR codes, and I don't obviously want to give the QR codes on screen. So we have, I'll tell you what, I'll come back onto this camera. So we have Craftfully Made. I haven't heard of this designer. Rita Tulo is a pattern designer at Craftfully Made. She discovered bag making sometimes around 2016. And this, the Amara handbag. I have seen this handbag. Interesting. Obviously, Emma is in the pattern. One of her patterns is included as well, and it is the Meow bag. And then there is another designer that I haven't heard of before, which I think is Mew Designs, which is a lady called Michelle, who is Australian, out of Brisbane, and it is the Jerry bucket bag. So all three of these patterns, there is QR codes. If you would like to purchase the pattern, there will be a discount for a certain period of time. So it's a really good way to discover new patterns. So that's one of the beauty of the boxes as well. It isn't a kit, so you can make whatever you want with the goodies in the bag, in the box too. You're not sort of stuck with just a certain bag pattern if you don't want to make that bag pattern. So yeah, so I am going to just put my leaflet to one side just so that I can just double check I have got everything in my box with it being open, thanks to Royal Mail. Don't get me started with Royal Mail. Me and Royal Mail have fell out this week. So, oh, I love this sticker. That is so pretty, and it's purple, and this really matches my hair. There is a leaflet for Stash Hub. If you don't know about Stash Hub, it is a fabulous app, but you can also get it on the web as well, where you can upload all of your fabrics, notions, patterns, keep it all in one place so you know what you've got. So I'll be checking that out later on as well. We have a tea bag, which is cream egg. I haven't come across that one before, and we all know I love a bit of chocolate and tea. I will be having that later on. I should bring a little cup and some hot water in a flask, shouldn't I? So that I can just dive straight into my tea straight away. Happiest is when sewing. This is so true. So these are the two stickers in this month's box. This beautiful flower, that is so cute, and the happiest when sewing sticker as well. So I'm just going to pop them to one side. All of my stickers now are going down the front of my drawers next to my sewing machine. I don't put any round my sewing machine because I get too distracted with them. I do have a few sort of on my sort of bed of my sewing machine, and the rest of my sewing machine is full. So the rest are all down the front of the drawers. So I have lots of space. Right, let's get everything out of the box. And then I am keeping the noise of the rifling through the box to a minimum. Mo says the tea is really nice. Oh, wish Andy was in, and then I could get him to pass me a cup of hot water in. Oh, this vinyl is beautiful. That's a gorgeous colour, like a really dark grey. That's so pretty. I hope the camera is picking up the colour of that, like a sort of really dark steel grey. Sue saying, I love my box. Bartleby bag is what I'm going to make with mine. Somebody else mentioned that, and I was talking yesterday about the Bartleby bag, and I haven't bought the pattern, but I am really thinking of buying the pattern, and I was thinking about maybe using it for next month's club pattern, seeing what everybody thinks. So Nikki says, who is downloading? Nobody should be downloading. I am in the house on my own. I am in on my own today, unless Bruce is deciding to download as well. Sarah is saying, I love that vinyl. Yes, I do too. This is just gorgeous colour. That is absolutely, like, I love the design of this emboss. It's just gorgeous. Nikki, if the picture isn't great, it's probably just my internet. I don't have the best internet where I live, unfortunately. Even though I live in a really big town, you think I would have amazing internet. Unfortunately, I do not. The webbing that goes with it is beautiful too. It has a very subtle embossed print to it as well, and the colours just go gorgeous. Emma is so clever at just putting everything together, curating and putting everything together. She's just so clever. So the roll of vinyl is 30cm roll of Blossom debossed faux leather, and then there's 2 meter of 38mm or 1.5 inch debossed Blossom webbing as well. So I'm just going to, oh, this clasp I've not seen before. So this is a magnetic clasp, and I'm going to presume that there's some, sorry for the rustling, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so there's zipper pulls, there's 2 zipper pulls that match perfectly. And then the clasp is, it goes, I'll take it out and show you, just for anybody who's not sort of sure how they go together. Obviously you would install this part into the bag. You would take the screws out of the back here, and then this part will fit through these holes here when you're installing it, and then this goes over the other side. So this will go through this way, and then obviously you will push the prong so it sits nice and flat, and then you would screw it back on. So basically your fabric is sandwiched between these parts here. That is gorgeous, so nice. I am just going to pop that back on there so it doesn't get scratched. Oh, I love it. Sue saying I might use January's box for the lining. I've already used mine. But I have got lots of purple fabric, so I will be good. And I've got quite a lot of purple zip tape and such like, so I will be okay. Oh, wrong camera. But yeah, I think I'm tempted to go and buy the Bartleby pattern as well, because I don't have that yet. But just show you this on the other camera as well. I know sometimes it is better on the overhead camera, but I just love it. It's such a nice color, and because it's subtle, so you can use other colors to kind of really bring it out as well. And then the zipper pulls and such like. So yeah, but if anybody is thinking any other patterns, as I say, I've seen a few people mention the Bartleby bag, but if anybody's got any other ideas, anything that's really jumped out at them that they're thinking that they're going to make with it, please let me know. Because yeah, I sometimes really struggle for inspiration, like unless something really sort of like jumps out and sort of slaps me in the face of like what I want to make with it. I can sometimes sit on things for ages, and I don't want to, because you know things are beautiful and I want to make them up into nice things. But I did sort of say that I was probably going to go on after I did the live yesterday and buy the Bartleby bag pattern, which I didn't because I started doing other things. So I probably should go on and buy it after I come off today, and so that I don't forget and don't get distracted. I am going to make a Felicity tote next month. So this could be used for some of the accent pieces, but I think it deserves to be a little bit more than accent pieces. So I think I might use different fabric for that. Sue says, it's nice to get a subtle colour. I have some cork that I might use as the accent with gold flecks. So might use some gold hardware. Interesting. First time I've decided to use something straight away. I love when that happens. I love when you get something and you just know straight away what you want to make with it. It doesn't always happen for me. Occasionally it does. Last month when I got the January box, I knew straight away that was going to be a passion flower. I knew straight away. And when I got my Advent box, I knew straight away what I was going to make with that as well, which I did. And I used that bag all of the time. So, but yeah, I think with this one, I might have to have a little thing on it, but I still think I am going to buy that, the Bartleby pattern, because I've said a few times that I'm going to go and buy it and I haven't yet. So, but yes, if you're watching this back on a replay and you've got the box, please do share in the comments which is your favorite part of it, what you want to make with it. If you haven't already signed up to any of Emma's boxes, they are bi-monthly. They come as a curated box of bag making hardware and products. So you get the leaflet with 3 different pattern suggestions, or you can use whichever patterns that you want to make with them, if you want to make them with patterns that you've already got. But the 3 pattern suggestions that are in the pattern leaflet, you always get a QR code for a bit of a discount as well. You always get a lovely tea bag, or sometimes a packet of sweets. Mine never usually last longer than me opening the box. But yes, so they come out bi-monthly, so it is literally like getting a Christmas present every other month. Usually payments taken around about a fortnight, 10 days before the box is shipped. You always get a notification a few days beforehand. Yeah, but there's a website link in the description box down below, and then there's also a code for £5 off your first box if you want to sign up. So yeah, so I think I've kind of covered everything. Full disclaimer, I pay for my boxes. Emma's not paying me to say nice things about her boxes or anything like that. I genuinely love getting my bag maker's box. It's my little treat to myself each, like sort of every other month. Sue says, I've not used the black wave fabric. Keep changing my mind on the pattern. Yeah, the black wave fabric, that one took me so long to decide. And I knew I wanted to make sort of like a going out bag with it, like an evening sort of clutch type bag. And I'm so pleased that I went with the sky, because I do love it. I think if I was to get it now, I would probably make an Annabelle as well. I'd probably be able to get a sky and an Annabelle out of it. Sue says, I don't know how Emma does it. Where's my mouse? Let me bring up this comment. I don't know how Emma does it. Her choice of everything is amazing. Yeah, she's very clever at sort of putting everything together and curating everything and making everything just go together. So lovely. Paula's saying, I love the webbing. It feels so smooth and will go great with the vinyl. It is. It's so pretty. Jason's here saying, hi all, taking a break. Been going since 11 a.m. on the new machine. Oh, how exciting. I love as well when you're waiting for something and it comes early and you can enjoy it. It's not arriving at like 8 o'clock at night and then you're spending hours getting it all set up and then you have to go to bed. So I'm pleased that it came early enough. Are you loving it, Jason? What have you made on it so far? Susie, and the whole box is fabulous. Too hard to choose my favourite part. Yeah, I think mine do love the vinyl, but I'm really loving this magnetic clasp as well. Susie, and the boxes are well worth the money. Everything is top quality. Yeah, it is. And I think the fact as well that Emma sort of has a lot of the things specially made. It's not things that you can get in other places. She designs a lot of the things herself, so it isn't just a case that, you know, she goes to the suppliers and just orders things. She puts a lot of time and effort into the designing of the products, the types of materials. You know, she'll go backwards and forwards with suppliers about the weights of things and adjusting the weights of things, the feel of the fabrics and stuff. And I know this because I have quite often been sat with her while she's been having those conversations. So yes, so she's, I know how much time and effort Emma does put into the boxes, and I know how passionate she is about them, because again, I've quite often been sat with her while she's been having conversations about things, and yeah, you know, she'll quite often pick my brains about things, whether I think things will be well received or whether they'll be useful, X, Y, and Z. Not all the time, because obviously she knows I get the boxes, so she doesn't want to, you know, spoil things for me. Sorry, my daughter is just sending me. Oh, my daughter's graduation. She's just sending me a message confirming her graduation. I will message her back straight away. So as soon as I'm finished this. Sarah saying, I'm watching while sewing up a country cow. That cute purse on my new Juki 2300 while I am in live with. That's exciting. When did you get that machine, Sarah? I have never worked on a Juki, so I don't know what they're like, but I know quite a few people have Jukis, so be interesting to know what it's like, because I haven't worked with a Juki at all. Sarah says she loves it. Jason says about his Jack H2, I love it. It's amazing. Made a coalition and a duplicity bag already. Wow, absolutely on fire. And Sarah got hers last Tuesday. Fab. So, Jason, let me know where you got your Juki from, your Jack from. You might have told me yesterday, but I've forgotten, because I've got a memory like a sieve. And then I can pass it on to Ruth, who's been having difficulty getting a Jack, so I can pass it on to her. Roosters, I've never heard of that place. So Sarah says the Juki is equivalent to the HD9. Yeah, I'm sure Donna has the same. I'm sure it's the same Juki. I'm pretty much. Oh, Taiso. Okay, I'm presuming maybe some predictive texting. Yes, I was on the Taiso website yesterday and I saw that they had a H2 and it wasn't the CX, like the newer version. So I was going to send that to her, because I think it's a newer version that people have the quirks with. So I was going to send that to her and tell her to get that checked out. Sue says my tea has just arrived. Nom nom. The hospital food here is great. Well, I'll have to make sure if we ever need to go into hospital, Sue, we go to the same hospital that you're in if the food there is good. I'm pleased that they are looking after you well, and I hope that you're okay. And Paula's got hers from Taiso. I think I will drop Ruth a message in the group and tell her to go and give Taiso a message to see if they can get her sorted out with a Jack, because I know she's been really frustrated with not being able to get sorted out. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed opening up the bag makers box with me for March. If you, like I say, have getting this month's box and are enjoying it as much as me, please do let me know in the comments. If you've decided what you're going to make with it, please let me know in the comments. If you're as undecided as me, let me know in the comments. Like I said in the live yesterday, I am hoping to do a sew along this week at some point, but I am just kind of going to have to wait and see how my week goes. So just keep an eye on my homepage and you will see it going up and being scheduled. So thanks for joining me. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Those of you in the club, I will see you in around about 2.5 hours for week 2 of the sew along. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will see you on the next live soon. Bye.